is going on YouTube? Tyler here with False Neutral Media. Alongside me, my co-host, my brother Trevor. And I have been gone. I have been in Texas, Houston, Dallas, and Reno. I'm finally back. Sorry we haven't posted. At least we had a little week break. We have Mammoth going on as well. I wish I was there. Loretta's right around the corner as well for the amateur scene. And we're going to talk some High Point. We got High Point to talk about, and then we got the Wick. We got Sandwick coming up tomorrow. It is Friday. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. 250 class.
Dude.
Nate Thrasher looking quick off the starts. Solid all week. We had Harrop up there, running the pace with the Triumph, but none of them.
Not one.
Not one could touch Hayden Deegan. Even when we thought Hayden in the second moto wasn't in the front of the pack, magic happens.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, abracadabra, he's there.
Boom.
Jumping right next to Tom Vial to take the lead. Deegan was looking on fire.
Deegan was, dude, just the lines he was taking and how fast he was going through that. Watching that dude, whether it's in person or on TV, on his YouTube channel, it doesn't matter. Watching that dude on two wheels is so exciting. I don't care who you are. You could hate the kid. You could love it. I don't care. That dude is pure talent. Talent, dude. I mean, we've been saying it. We could talk about Deegan all day. Like, just, yeah. I think he's definitely gonna wrap up the championship. I hope he does. Hymus was also looking really good until that ACL and meniscus injury.
I believe so.
So that's super unfortunate because he was starting to put it together. Tom Vial trying to get in there as well. Levi Kitchen, the PC Kawasaki guys, looking good. Hemaker, dude. Joe Shimoda, unfortunate going down 2 times in both motos, or 1 time in both motos. Sorry, but the charge he was making, oh man, I think he would have been up there if he had the good starts. I mean, he passed Levi Kitchen, like you said, like a lapper.
Yeah.
It was
charged
insane.
Past him after a crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also saw Casey Cochran was up there trying to put on a bit of a charge.
The dude.
I was very, very impressed with the 250 class. It was a lot of good racing. God, I wish I could see Joe Shimoda get out with a good start and not go down, because he has the speed to keep up. Do I think he has the speed to challenge Hayden? No, I don't think he does right now, but if he can stay consistent, anything can happen in the rest of the series. And we know going into Southwick, anything can happen. So
yeah. That sand is brutal.
Yeah, hopefully we can see some fight out of Levi Kitchen, and we can see some fight from Joe Shimoda. But Hayden this weekend looked untouchable.
Yeah, I think after, Thunder Valley, it really clicked. Like, like I'm never letting that happen again, whether it was my fault, bike's fault. And just the weather conditions too. I know the 250 class didn't get it as bad as a 450 class, but I mean, that track in itself, it looks slick in some areas, like Bomir going down high siding. I think Vial
Kitchen almost did too.
Yeah, Kitchen.
And so did Vial.
So that was unfortunate. I'm glad that, Bomir's okay, because that was a hard slam. That was a hard hit. What was it? Harrop was Harrop was actually looking really good. He's been progressing, so it's really cool to see, Triumph up there. But no, the 250 class, it was awesome. I'm excited to see the rest of that. Like you said, Thrasher was looking good. Mosman, probably just didn't like the track as much. We didn't see, a lot up there from
Mhm.
him. But I mean, that track, those ruts were insane. A lot of riders switching up the lines, outsides, inside, middle lines. Because you can't just stick that track. There was a lot of people that were staying in those same lines, those race lines, not mixing it up. And the people that were making those moves, putting in fast
Mhm.
laps. So it was really good. But the 450
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, dude. 450 class. I mean, Jet was looking good. But and as a Jet fan, I hate saying this, he was not the only one on the track looking consistent and fast.
Yep.
We had the Cowboy. As Bubba Stewart says, if the weather's a problem, it's problems for everybody because AP's got his dancing shoes on.
Oh
We've
yeah.
got the GNCC expert, the off-road king, moving to motocross and supercross and putting a charge on to these other riders.
Yeah.
Watching him race in the rain. As an off-road rider myself, when I raced, puts a smile on my face because it looks like he's like, what do you mean it's raining?
Yeah.
And watching him have that speed was awesome. We also had Cody Schock was looking good in that top 10 range. Cooper Webb was trying to put a charge on in both motos. Second moto got to a bad start. We had Joey Savacci up there trying to make some moves. Jason Anderson, always good seeing El Hombre up there in the top 10,
Hell yeah.
and trying to put on a fight. But dude, Justin Cooper was also looking super fat. I made a comment when we were watching the race. He almost looks like he's going slow, but then you realize like he's not drifting away from the pack. He's gaining ground on the next rider. And it's one of those odd riding styles where like he looks like he's putting around until you see him pass one of your favorite riders and you're like, oh
Dang.
shit, I got to start putting some respect on this dude's name.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we had RJ Hampshire putting on a fight in
Dude.
the top 5 and top 10 throughout both motos. I guess top 10 both motos because he got 6th the first moto, 8th the second.
Mm-hmm.
Which you made a comment, which is, man, he should have moved up to this class sooner. And I was like, and I've been saying,
You have
and I've
been
been
saying it.
saying,
But no, yeah, I
been
think
saying.
if I mean, he's looking good for his first year on 450s, but yeah, like we were saying, if he jumped maybe like 2 years ago, maybe even three, imagine where he'd be right now. Right now. Like, I
I,
mean, he's looking solid. He's getting that bike figured out. He looks so comfortable on that bike. So it's really cool
mhm,
to see. Tomac was looking super good. We know in Moto 2 they red flagged it due to weather and
mhm,
thunder and lightning, which is awesome. Making sure the riders are safe.
mhm.
I do wish we saw a little more, but safety obviously comes first. Jet having that stall, was it that was in Moto 1?
Moto 1.
Moto
Mhm,
1 having that bike stall after that straightaway, after launching into the straightaway with that left corner. Um it did look like you meant, I was just like, how is he not getting that bike back up? Like, it's electric start. He could have been in a high gear, like you said. So, he was adjusting that, making letting AP pass, and Hunter
mhm.
is looking amazing.
2-2. Moto
Looking
1 and Moto 2.
amazing. Again, for all the people that said from what was it, Thunder Valley, I believe it was Thunder Valley, that he was blocking, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys are still, do not forget, don't sleep on Hunter, because he is a different beast this year and he is showing it. And he's in for, on top with the points. He's
Yeah,
battling,
he's
he's
one.
up
He's
there.
1 point behind.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
is definitely not out there trying to block for Jet or anything, because we all know when Hunter gets up to Jet, they'll battle, and because Hunter wants it, man. So it was really good, but yeah, AP was looking extremely dangerous. And Moto One, we did talk about it. He was taking those same lines, like we kind of mentioned for
Mhm.
the when we were talking about 250s. So all the people, all the 450 riders that were mixing it up, were definitely catching him. It was unfortunate, like in Moto One, because I was like, yes, dude, he's gonna be top, probably second place. Um, but yeah, and it's Cooper Webb, man, getting taken down in Moto Two
Greg
in that
Norin, dude.
first corner.
Oh,
Yeah, Norin running him over. Um, no, but no, it was just it's just been such good racing, dude. And we got the wick, like it's going to the sand. Um, so I'm
mhm,
excited to see what is gonna happen. Prado also, it looks like he's definitely getting that bike put together.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
I'm
It
excited for
is,
the wick.
yeah, as long as he can minimize his mistakes and kind of capitalize it, we'll see. Now, knowing how good he is at MXGP, I'd like to think that he'd do better at Southwick, but I think he's still adjusting to racing in the States. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the 450 class was full of great racing, back and forth battles throughout the entire race. It was solid, but Jet was looking like he was on rails, carving through the pack. If you'd given him more time, would he have passed Hunter or Eli? I don't know. Eli was kind of on a charge and was leading that second moto and was feeling very confident. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Jet still clinched the overall. And heading into Southwick, we've got a couple of important things to talk about.
Let's get into
One,
it.
one, we're going to see how Jet handles the pressure as he's continued the points lead. That will be very interesting. We also have news that Antonio Corelli will be racing the Ducati 450 at the Nationals.
That's actually
I w-
exciting.
that's exciting to me because I want to see what's going on here. I
Yeah,
want to see what's going down here. Um, so that'll be very interesting to see. I think I'm looking forward to seeing AP again, off road king. Let's get him into the sand. But dude, Eli Tomac, I think Eli Tomac is angry. I
he's
think
hungry.
he's hungry for that win. So if we can see Tomac get good starts, consistent starts, I'm excited to see what goes down at Southwick. But where are you thinking? How are you feeling?
250s. I mean, Hayden absolutely dominated last year, especially going over that hip and just scrubbing right in front of Kitchen. That was insane. So I wonder what's going to happen in that first corner, Moto 1 and 2 in the 250s. But I think Hayden will take it. And I think it's either going to be Joe Shimoda or I just my top three: Hayden, Joe Shimoda, Levi Kitchen. That's gonna
I think
be
yeah.
that's gonna be my 250. 450. I really want Tomac to win, because it would just be exciting to see. So I think him and Jet are gonna be up there. But then yeah, we got Hunter and we have
Hmm.
Justin Cooper and AP. Like the 450, it like I don't always want to say Jet, but he is looking so dangerous right now. We are seeing the Jet Lawrence coming back, from his time off with the injury. He has been unstoppable.
Hmm.
Absolutely unstoppable. And there's only four people that are trying to challenge him. Tomac, his brother Hunter, AP,
Hmm.
and Justin Cooper.
Absolutely. And I will say, with those riders right there, Jet, Hunter, Eli, Aaron, Justin Cooper, with all of those top fives, right? it could be anybody's race. It could be anybody's race because people said Jet Lawrence got that undefeated season, right? But he was still dealing with a lot of threats,
Yeah.
right? He was dealing with a lot of threats, but he was on it.
Yeah.
I will say it's safe to say Eli Tomac has shut up a lot of that talk by going, he's not going undefeated this year because I'm here and I'm just not into that. I'm going to
100%.
work my ass off and get it done. So it's like, I'm so excited for Southwick this year because the 450 class is truly stacked with competition.
Yeah.
And one thing I love is I'm not sitting here going, can the prodigy Chase Sexton beat? I'm going, dude, Justin Cooper may get a good start.
Yeah.
And beat Jet Lord. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Eli Tomac's just going to be like, nah, I'm going on a charge this weekend. We just don't know. We don't know if Jet's going to stall it. We don't know if Jet's going to fall. At this point, I would say top 3 could be any of the top 5 riders in the 450 class.
Agreed.
Hands down.
Agreed.
Hands down. It could go
Yeah.
to anybody. I think we might see Hunter Lawrence as my wild card get the dub this weekend.
I honestly, I could see that. I could definitely
Because,
see
dude,
that.
he was talking on Gypsy Tales and he was like, Jet can get on a new bike and win.
Yeah.
I got to take some time to adjust. I think he's gotten to the point now that we're a couple rounds in, right? We're going into round 5. I think Hunter's starting to get it dialed. Now, the bad thing about that is we're now going into Southwick where you're going to have to make some changes more than likely, but we'll see what happens. I could see Hunter pulling through. I mean, going 2-2 in this class is difficult. It is super difficult with these top 5 guys going. 250 class, I will say top 3, I have the same as you. My wild card is Harrop. I think Harrop is like, oh, I have the speed that it takes to stay up here with these guys. So I could see him being in a 4th to 5th situation if all things go according to plan. But I think if he does have that fire, he might be able to stick it up there. But
Yeah.
Nate Thrasher was also looking super quick, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Tomorrow's going to be the big day, race day. I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody at Mammoth also has been just loving it out there. Again, I wish I was there. It feels so weird not being there this year, man. It really does. But I'm excited. We got, the Wick. We got Redbud coming up after that in July, and then Spring Creek, and then Washougal, July 19th. False Neutral Media will be there. So I'm excited. But yeah, this season is turning out to be some awesome riding, and records are being broken too, between Eli, Jet, which is exciting to see. So I'm pumped for this season. I am wrapping up also the vlog for the amateur racing at Hangtown for the Loretta Lynn's regional qualifier, which was awesome. I got a lot of content, so want to make it really good. I did post the Hangtown vlog, and what I didn't catch was there are some things where, because my whole freaking software crashed with DaVinci Resolve, so I thought it was the same, and there's some parts where like music was supposed to be and it's just like silent. So I was like, dang it, I was just excited to post it, wanted to get that up there as soon as possible. So I know it probably wasn't the best as the Apollo one. The Apollo one, I still watch it. It was super fun, but I'm excited to get that one going and get back to posting on the channel. So I'm excited. We got Southwick tomorrow. We will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys drop a comment letting us know your top rider that's going to be taking it in the sand. at the Wick, and leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you after Sandwick. I said Sandwick so many times, bro.